Allergies, fascinating concept in Ayurveda. I was so intrigued when I went deep into allergies with one of my teachers, because this is something super contrary to the Western thought. Is your body naturally wants to digest everything. True or false? True. It's going to do everything it can to keep you alive. That's like its only job. Body's only job, it's got one job, it's to keep you kicking. Allergies means your body doesn't have the ability or the intelligence to digest a certain type of thing through one of the senses. Ayurveda, we are not interested just avoiding something for the rest of your life. If you have a peanut allergy, it's not like, oh, okay, never again for the rest of my life. Oh, a gluten, never again for the rest of my life. Oh, I'm making a long list. 2021, it's like, you got to be allergic to something by now. In Ayurveda, we want to fix the digestion, fix the body's ability to digest these things. Your microbiome, or your body's, your body has all of these millions and billions of superheroes inside, all the little good guys that fight off all the bad guys. You know, some bad guys come into the body, the good guys come in, fight. Hopefully they win. If they don't win, you feel it. To the extent that we can regenerate the good guys inside the body, the probiotics, the healthy life forces inside of us that fight off the bad guys, to that extent, we will be able to digest anything. So when it comes to allergies, we first want to look at correcting the digestion. Interesting, you'll hear the word digestion a lot in terms of Ayurveda, because if you digest things properly, everything will work better. And some of the ways we want to do that is not exclusively, but primarily through diet, in terms of what you're actually putting into the face. Eating food that's not going to aggravate you. I mean, obviously, if you have a peanut allergy, I wouldn't be like, start eating little bits of peanuts to your body and hope your body digests it. That's not the approach. But eating foods that are going to not aggravate your body in the beginning, but simultaneously incorporating foods that are going to rehabilitate your microbiome. Probiotics are starting to become very famous now, which is quite a relief. But I encourage real probiotics. You know, make some at home. Get some Ahimsa raw milk from protected cows that'll never be hurt, and turn that into some live probiotic yogurt and eat that every day. Hot diggity dog, will you feel good? Talk about the proof of the pudding's in the tasting. The proof of the pudding's in the raw yogurt. Eat foods with good guys that are going to rehabilitate the microbiome is one thing. And there's various other ways through our diet to strengthen our body's ability to digest all kinds of foods. So that's the approach of allergies in Ayurveda. Does that make sense? Obviously, there's some temporary navigating. If you're allergic to peanuts, please don't eat peanuts right now. Like, let's fix the digestion, and then you can eat peanuts. There are some exceptions genetically and from birth, where your body doesn't have the facility to digest. Obviously, if you get certain organs taken out or whatever the case might be, or injuries, complications, there's always exceptions to everything I'm saying. But as a matter of principle, if you have an allergy to something, we have to fix the gut. That also means being proactive. That means not avoiding antibiotics as much as possible, which will just kill all the good guys and the bad guys. And guess what? Once you have no good guys or bad guys, everything that comes in starts to immediately become bad guy. And the good guys aren't getting nearly what they need to flourish unless you're big proactive, taking things, which creates a very acidic circumstance in the body, starts to wear down the lining of the gut, which is where the good guys live. I'm starting to sound morbid here, so I'm just like trying to retract myself. It's like, do we even have a chance? Yeah, so there's different fermented foods. I would encourage, through the help and guidance of a professional, just to make sure that you're, because kombucha can be good, but actually you only need very small amounts. It's very acidic. It's extremely acidic. I mean, it's fermented. So therefore, if you're taking a lot, you can actually, and you have any pitta issues, it could be quite aggravating. But you know, something like kombucha, there's different forms of probiotics that you could take for different body types. Avoid antibiotics, avoid flu shots, vaccines, these kind of things, which have heavy metals, which contaminate the liver, heat up the liver, which is going to make life a little harder, because the liver is the biggest organ in the body. one of the biggest. It facilitates all types of digestion. So just avoiding anything that's going to be not natural. That includes processed foods, anything that's been machine chopped up, put up together. Anything that's not in its most original organic circumstance, just know it's going to challenge the microbiome a little bit. And if you do that, no problem. If you're like me, you didn't know, you take antibiotics like a lot of your life, and you're just like, oh no, it's no problem. Take a year or so, rehabilitate it. What's a year for the rest of your life anyway? And just do your best.